So if you've watched any amount of Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super like at all, then you've already been introduced to the idea of time travel from a few characters. In this story, young Gigi takes it a step further and gives us his interpretation of what would happen when Goku Black was ripped back into the future and ended up in the storyline of GT, after the baby fight. So everything pretty much matches up with the original story of Goku Black up to this point, with Trunks being the lone warrior of the future. Eventually Goku Black does appear and Trunks once again has to travel to the past to get help from the Z Fighters. This Goku Black also possessed the time ring, however, and he had the ability to follow Trunks back to the past and encounters and fights Goku. But in the midst of their fight, Goku Black gets ripped back into the future after he destroys the time machine, and this is where our story starts. Now, thanks to his battle with Super Saiyan 2 Goku, the memory of that level of combat is forever engraved into Goku Black's body, but he's shocked to see that there are still many signs of life in this future world, including all of the lives that he should have already taken, because in his timeline he had pretty much massacred everybody on the whole planet. Then, after trying to pinpoint the strongest life form on the planet, Goku Black senses a huge power level which seems to be Goku's and heads off to challenge him once more. Now, this is GT after the baby saga, so Goku is still in his child form. Goku also senses this huge power and rushes straight towards it, and within no time these two are face to face. And while the source of the power he was tracing definitely matches the person standing before him, this version of Goku is in the body of a child, which takes Goku Black by surprise because his goal is to become stronger by fighting the strongest version of Goku. Even though he is in the form of a child, however, Goku assures him that he is more than ready for a fight. Both of them waste no time transforming into Super Saiyan 2s and the fight begins. Now, because of Goku's sparring nature, he doesn't go straight into Super Saiyan 4, which he could to attempt to end the fight quickly because he thinks of fighting as a sport. The two seem to be pretty evenly matched for the most part, but eventually the difference in their body composition becomes apparent. Even though the original Goku should, in theory, have better control over his body, the difference between his adult body and his child body starts to catch up with him as he starts to get caught by many of Goku Black's attacks. After being hit by a huge energy blast from Black, Goku decides to finally show some of his true power and takes on a form that he's only used a handful of times in the series, the Super Saiyan 3. Now, once he is in Super Saiyan 3, Goku completely turns the tables on Black, now being much faster and stronger than him, dodging pretty much every single one of his attacks in succession and actually landing solid hits on him. Now, from what we know about Goku Black, if he experiences a power greater than his and he's able to fight that person, he'll pick up the experience from that fight and grow even stronger. He thanks Goku for showing him this new power and helping him ascend once again. Then, out of nowhere, Goku Black transforms into a Super Saiyan 3 himself, thanks to witnessing it from Goku, much like Goten and Trunks did, but they didn't actually have to fight Goku in order to copy their transformation. Goku Black, hungry to test his new power, once again charges towards Goku, and this goes about how you would expect it to, with Goku Black in his adult body completely dominating the child form of Goku pound for pound, hit for hit. Even though Black clearly realizes the difference between the child form of Goku and the adult form that he fought previously, he still knows that Goku is holding back even in his current state. Goku decides that he's ready to go all out and take on his most powerful form, and by tapping into his pure Saiyan power, he transforms into the Super Saiyan 4. Now, in this timeline, this is Goku's full power, as stated by himself and Black, who says that it seems that in this timeline, Goku discovered a different transformation from the one he fought against before. Now, at this point, Goku is in an entirely different league from Black, completely outclassing him in both speed and power once again, but this time the gap in power is a little bit larger than before. He lands a flurry of attacks and sends Black flying into the ground. Here's where things get kinda crazy. Goku, seemingly done with this fight and understanding how dangerous Goku Black could potentially get, launches a Kamehameha ×10 directly at Goku Black. Now, Black attempts to block the attack and he holds it off for a second actually, until Goku puts his full power into it and it seems to engulf Black. We then cut to see that Black is still alive, but he is badly beaten and seems to have reached his limit. This, unfortunately, is where Goku made a critical mistake. By not completely destroying Black when he had the chance, this allowed him to digest the experience from fighting against the full-powered Super Saiyan 4, and at that moment, Goku Black awakens the power of Super Saiyan Rose. That's gonna do it for chapter 1 of this story, guys, but don't worry, as soon as I hear that the next chapter has been released, I'll definitely be back for the part 2. Let me know who you guys think will win down in the comment section below and why. I feel like it should actually be kind of obvious, but I love hearing everybody's different perspectives. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.